Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's do some fun, feel-good crafting. Stay tuned. If you just watched the news all day and you didn't watch anything else, you would be frightened out of your mind. I can only take it in small doses because it is just too much. So for me, I am very focused on trying to come up with bright, fun, creative ways to take away from the gray and the gloom and doom that is just consuming planet Earth right now. And that's what today's project is all about. It is gorgeous. And I hope that by the time we get through this project, you feel just a little bit better. So here we go. So I shared with you guys these beautiful file folders. And like I said, I've had mine for about 6 months. I did order them through Amazon months ago with the intentions of crafting with them. And I just never did because I really didn't know what I was going to make with these at the time that I saw them. I just thought they were beautiful. And I bought these in another set. In the description box, I will have a link for both sets of the file folders that I bought. I'm crafting with these right now, but I'll also craft with the others later. So this is what we're going to be working with. Each set of folders comes with 3 patterns and you get 4 of each, and they are just spectacular. And the quality of the folder is so good. It's very similar to a lightweight chipboard, but it's much easier and a little bit more flexible than our lightweight chipboard. But this is great for box making and bag making if you didn't want to back it up with any type of boarding. So here is what we're going to be making today. So we're going to make the tall bag this morning, and I'll be back in the afternoon with the video of this particular box. I didn't want to do them both in the same video because I know sometimes you guys will go searching through my video library looking for a specific project. And when I have 2 projects mixed together, sometimes you can't find it. So I'm going to keep these separate so that if you do decide to go look for them, you'll be able to find exactly what it is you're looking for. Y'all, let's get started. So what I did, first of all, is you can see on this one, I don't have the tab. And basically what I did was I stuck it in my cutter and I reduced the size of this from this size down to 8. So I basically made it 8 across this side, and that's the only change I'm making for this bag. Okay, so once we have our bag size reduced down to 8 when folded, we're going to open it up and we will score at 2. And then I'm going to slide this over. And basically I'm just sliding it over because it's easier for me here. But what I'm going to do is where we've got our middle fold, I am going to score at 1 inch on both sides of that. So that'll give me a middle fold of 2. So I am just going to position this in. So I have this positioned at 5. So I am going to score at 4. And then on the other side of the line, I'll score at 6. So basically all I'm doing is taking that middle fold, adding an inch this way and adding an inch this way. Now I'll take this and I'm going to turn it to the opposite end and score at 2. Okay, so now we can take our folder, place it in, and I'll score the bottom at 2. And I'll go as far as I can on my scoreboard. Then I'm simply going to flip it to the opposite end, but my 2-inch score is still there. And I'll score 2 coming this way so that the 2 can meet. So now we can fold and burnish those scores. And then don't forget to fold and burnish in the center as well, where you added the 2 1-inch marks. So now when we have this, we're going to be able to take the bag and put it together this way. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my finger blade and I am going to reduce just one of my end panels down to a very narrow glue strip. And that's because when I put this bag together, I want to be able to pinch in on the sides. And because this is such thick board or paper, it would be very hard for me to do that if I didn't remove a portion of it. Okay, so now what I want to do is I am going to have a corner piece down here that I need to remove. So I can just angle in. And it's this corner piece here. And then I'm going to go across the bottom and just release all of my tabs. And I'm going to flip this over because it might be easier for me to see it this way. So I'll go up to the score mark and just release my tabs. Okay, so then once my tabs are released, I'm going to show you guys a little blooper. So when I was cutting out my tabs, where that natural center fold was, I went in and made a tab cut there, and I should not have. But these are the two tabs, and so it's not going to be a big deal. But I definitely wanted to leave that in and show you guys because it happened. Okay, so once you have your bag like this, we're not going to put it together just yet because for me, I want to go ahead and punch my handle hole. You may not want a handle hole on yours, but I do. So I am going to take my oval punch and just punch to get that punched out. And you can actually save these because these make great Easter egg decorations. And then I'm going to come over to the other side and just try to get this centered with the other one. They might not be perfect, but they will be good enough. And now we can take our glue and place glue all over the glue flap. And then we can join this with this one. Make sure that your tops are nice and even. And when you've got it nice and even, you can come back and just smooth it out. And of course we have a nice flat fold bag. So if you wanted to make up bunches of these, you could. Okay, so now we have our bag like this. So we're going to fold in our bottoms just like this. I am going to take just a little bit of glue, place it on the flaps where I have my little boo-boo. So then I will bring in the back part. Okay, so I can get that stuck down. Then I'll take my glue, place it on this flap, bring that up and get that stuck down. And now I have my bag. This side already has the fold in it. This side I will take it and just pinch it. And we have got our wonderful little bag. Okay guys, so once we have our beautiful bag made, and boy is it beautiful, I am going to just take this really pretty strip of blue and I am going to take just a strip of tape, put it down. So I put my strip of tape down there, and I am going to take my strip of ribbon. I'm going to hold this up so that I can look at it to make sure I've got it straight. And then I'll use my scissors just to trim off the excess. And then I am going to use just a little bit of heat to melt the fibers on that ribbon so that I will not have any fraying. I'm not placing the heat on the ribbon, just close to it so that it will catch, melt the fibers, and then we're good to go. All right, guys, so now that we have our ribbon down, I am just going to take 2 flowers as my decorations, and I'm using hot glue to join these 2 flowers together, and then I am going to place them right there, and I'll use hot glue again just to get them stuck down. Aren't those gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And then I made this wonderful bow just to sit right in there, and I think that that just really makes such a difference. So I am going to place hot glue on the back of the bow, and I am going to place that right there, and anyone who got this bag would be thrilled. Look at how gorgeous that is. And if we weren't under, you know, this virus, stay at home, shelter in place, or whatever it is we're under, if we were not under this, can you imagine a bridal shower, tea party, brunch, baby shower with something like this? Oh, this is just so cute. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make our own tag to match this. And basically I'm using the scrap that I have left over from one of the other projects. So I am not even going to measure this. I'm simply going to cut off just a little bit of this. And then I'm going to cut off some of the white, and I want the white to be shorter. So I'm going to bring it in just a little. May not be perfectly straight, but it will be good enough. And this is going to sit on there just like that. But now I need to remove some of this. And if you want to be more precise with your tag, just pull out your ruler and measure it that way. But all I'm going to do at this point is just come in on the side, create a tag shape. I will use my tape runner to stick this down on here. Make sure I've got it somewhat even on the sides. And now I'll come back and just trim that out to kind of mirror the shape of the white piece. And so now we have a tag. Because I don't know who I'm giving this bag to, I am simply going to take that and tuck it right there. You can use some twine, run it through there, and place it on your bag. You could do a little envelope, place it in the envelope, and set it inside the bag. However you choose to do it, completely up to you, but the end result is going to be spectacular. So I am going to bring the other one back in so you can see these gorgeous bags made using 1 file folder each. And we now have bags that are 9 3/4 inches high, 5 inches across, and 2 inches deep. These are some nice size bags. Great bags for gift giving. So guys, I hope that you have liked this project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.